Tina Turner, beloved by all, but especially Australia. And if you don't believe me, just try this experiment. Hey, household surveillance speaker, play Nutbush City Limits loud. If that worked, then right now Tina's 1973 funk rock song will be pumping from your speakers. And if you just look out the nearest window, you will see every nearby Australian shuffling through a line dance that they were, inexplicably, taught as a small child at school and still reflexively perform at any wedding or party or shopping centre whenever that song comes on. Still happens in schools today. But Australia's Tina Turner obsession stretches way beyond the Nutbush City Limits. The theme song for the National Rugby League competition for years was this banger.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
But surely her finest Australian cultural contribution was Tina Turner's auntie entity, the ruthless ruler of post-apocalyptic Bartertown in Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome.
This is Thunderdome. Death is listening.
This was before we knew Mel Gibson was a bit Mad Max himself. But as well as acting in the movie, Tina supplied the theme song.
We don't need another hero.
And it went to #1 in Australia, and I must have heard it 700 times. It is in my brain forever, and that's why, maybe, years ago when I gave a talk about building customer service teams, I ended it with that phrase. We don't need another hero. And my point then was that great customer support shouldn't be about heroics. It shouldn't take people going above and beyond and to incredible effort just to deliver good service. The job shouldn't be that hard. If you build the right systems and processes, if you develop a customer-centric culture and you embed that into your products and services, your hiring, your sales, your operations, then you should create most of the time a good, reliable, high-quality service experience almost by default, without ever having to pull on a Lycra suit, unless that's what you're into. I mean, you work from home, you do you. But if you do it right, you won't need another hero. Most of the support work your team does will just be expected, anticipated, and understood. Not easy, just not requiring a huge effort to overcome a broken system. And I still stand by that belief. Calling your team customer heroes or support wizards or demigods of customer delight, it always felt, to me at least, a little bit patronizing and as if it was sending the wrong message. It just should be considered normal and standard to talk to support and get some help. No heroes required. But Tina has been on my mind again recently because I think maybe we're about to enter a new support age where there might be more job openings for heroes. Because I think it's possible, just possible, that if all of these AI tools really do work out, and we don't need so much human effort to answer the most straightforward, the most repeatable, the most automatable questions, because the AI-driven self-service can handle them, well then the support work that we most need people to do, it will be those above and beyond sort of situations. You know, the most deeply technical edge cases, the highly sensitive ones, the judgment call situations, those moments of customer delight and surprise, times when just having a human-to-human interaction is what really matters, no matter what the outcome is. That is when you want the heroes. That's when you want the people who aren't constrained by the laws of corporate physics, the ones who can bend the business to their will just a little bit. The people who can figure out an action plan that will help the customer succeed in the most impossible-seeming situation. If that happens, if we do get there, then we still won't need everyone to be a hero. I think lots of us will be working on the processes, the tools, the systems, guiding the AI, improving the documentation, tweaking the customer experience in lots of ways. But a higher percentage of the human-to-human support interactions, they will be the situations which need that extra personal effort to listen, to connect, to do something that's a little bit out of the ordinary in order to help. And maybe then we will prove Tina wrong. Maybe we will need another hero, and maybe it will be you. Thank you for listening to this Supportive Shorts mini episode. I will be back soon with the next full episode, Secrets of a Product Manager. And in that one, I'm talking to a product manager about the role and how support teams can work more effectively with them. So if you have any thoughts, questions, suggestions to share about the podcast, please send email to thesupportive@helpscout.com. It'll come to me, and I'll see you next time.